Okay, folks. So I was on a live stream tonight, and my Rode Streamer X failed. Okay, I was having problems with the XLR mic to begin with, and that was after an update. I did not use the software or anything. I just, was using the stuff that was already programmed in here, and I just said, okay, I'm getting an echoey sound. I'll just take the XLR Rode podcast mic off, and I got me a Shure, just like this one, MB7 Plus, which is USB. And all I did was I plugged it in here. Okay. So it came with two cables. One is for the power. Okay. And then um, this goes into the back part of here. And then with the mic, I just plugged in here. Okay. So everything was, there's a capture card, which is an HDMI, all right, built into here. So that was to the camera. And then, of course, the cable to the um, microphone. I was getting the echo sound again. So I put it on mute and I tried going through the settings to see what was going on. And in the process, I couldn't figure out. So all I did was I was just turning off the mic. I went into the settings. I turned off Ecamm. I went into just using Restream. And if I had to say something, I would turn on the mic, say something, and they were getting echo feedback. So I looked at the settings of the camera, see if the sound was on. I turned off the two other cameras. Um, it just started failing. And then the last thing was the screen went blank after they're done with the share, and I was black. I looked at the camera, it was on, but after plugging this in, plugging it out, or, uh, redoing it, it just wasn't working. So I turned off the camera. I got me an Elgato Cam Link, and I used the HDMI from that camera plugged into there. Then everything started working. And before I could get back to the restream where the live stream was going on, they already signed off. I missed the boat on that, but everything seems working. Okay. So things happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You can get a Windows update, a Mac update, whatever. Then you have to change the settings again. And then if software updates happen, usually the programmers of the program that you like using will update the program. Well, I haven't turned on this computer for what, 2 or 3 weeks, okay? And turn on. I downloaded the updates from Apple, and then I started getting the security features and stuff. And the next thing you know it, um, the problems I had. Now, Ecamm says, well, we can update your Ecamm Live. And I says, no, I don't want to deal with it. And that could have been part of the issues too, because whatever the Apple updates did might have affected the program. So that could have been bad on me. But I started seeing failures with the XLR mic, and then with the echoing now with the USB-C, or I should, yeah, it was a USB-C to the Shure. And then I started seeing of course, last was the capture card that's built into the thing. So less gear, less stuff to plugged in. Everything is working. So I'm going to end this video real quick just to talk about what happened with the Rode X or Rode Streamer X. Okay. And I just went back to Elgato Camlink 4K. It worked quite well to begin with, but once I started getting the updates, things started failing, and things happen. Your favorite games that were like 8-bit or 16-bit, whatever, and you can't play them anymore unless you get like Steam. Like let's say on the first versions of Tomb Raiders. Um, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Technology continues, and you just have to be flexible and move with it. So just want to give you an update what happened. It happens to everybody. You have hard disk failure, you have video card, power supply, you name it. Something will always happen. You're going to have a blackout. So anyway, so thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.